Hey everybody, my name is Russ. That is Lauren. It's the Infectious Groove YouTube channel, and today is our vinyl video. We always have reaction videos on Saturday and music discussion videos through the week, and then Sundays are vinyl videos. And this is the first of a lot of Record Store Day coverage that we have coming. We always do one release at a time in our videos, but over the next month or so, you're going to see quite a bit of stuff that we picked up and had given to us for review for Record Store Day. This first one is I think as soon as the Record Store Day list came out, I think I said to you, well, there's only one thing I truly have to have.
Yep, and this was it.
And that was it. Tesla, Reel to Reel. This record originally came out in 2007, and then they followed it up with a second volume that I don't want to say I forgot about, but I think over time, I just maybe thought they came out together. You know, like I thought it was like a 2 CD set. And then when the band were talking about this being released on vinyl for the first time, they were like, oh yeah, this is vinyl, volume 1. And eventually we hope to get out volume 2 on vinyl. And I was like, well, why didn't they do it all at once? Then I looked it up and
different things.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was released separately. Having said that, I love this collection from Tesla. It's a studio collection of covers, and Tesla is one of those bands that I feel like should be known for more than they are. Like the thing that most people know them for is either their original song, Love Song, or they know them for a cover, which is Signs.
Yes.
And then that record, if you get that album, 5-Man Acoustical Jam, it's loaded with great covers. Lodi, Mother's Little Helper, We Can Work It Out, which is nobody ever listens to, but it's before Signs on the record. Truckin' by the Grateful Dead. It's just a really solid covers album. So it doesn't surprise me at all that like Tesla would be great at doing some covers, you know? And I don't think you had heard any of this material prior to me playing it for you. No.
I had not, no.
And the cross section of material that's on here doesn't surprise me either with Tesla's lineage. Like when you listen to Tesla, you're like, yep, that's how we got Tesla through these songs, you know, which is great. I think instead of just going, I'm not going to point the finger at anybody in particular, but I am going to say that there are some people who, when they reach a certain age, try and do covers and go, I'm cool, I'm hip, ducka, you know, and like Tesla's like, nope, this is who we are. Like, you know what I mean? Like they weren't just like, oh, we're going to do some Maroon 5 or, you know, like, no, we're going to do the stuff that you
Maroon
expect.
5.
There are other artists who do those type of things. Having said that, they did release it for Record Store Day. This is one of those weird ones because with this particular thing with Record Store Day releases, part of what we talk about is like the price and the value. And those are going to be wildly subjective because by the time this video comes out, you will have not had the opportunity to get it at face value anymore. But I mean, that's any Record Store Day thing. And no matter who it is, you're going to quickly not be able to get it. And by quickly, I mean within hours. As far as packaging goes, it's a pretty mundane affair. Like, and the original was too. I believe the original was even in like a digipack CD, so it's not like they were gonna, you know, like don't know it by name. Okay, Jewel Case.
Yes,
you know Jewel Case.
I know that.
Digipack is the cardboard.
Version. I didn't know that's what it was called. I was just like, oh, that cardboard one that don't spill around it, you'll ruin it.
Not to be confused with the Eco Pack, which was a folding version of a long box that came after the Jewel Case and before the Digipack. Apparently, we're going to do a video on packaging of compact discs on the channel eventually.
Okay.
Not saying anyone in particular needs to be educated, but so it was a Digipack CD initially. So like, I'm not expecting the world here. Plus a lot of stuff like this, like this is one of those things where like, I can't complain about the packaging because I'm super excited this ever made it on vinyl in the first place. Right.
And you don't play the packaging.
Yeah. It's a long time phrase on this channel is you don't play the cover. This is the part, if you're a long time viewer of the channel, that you can skip forward like 30 seconds because I'm going to complain about rice paper interslaves. My issue is this. Now, like I just said, I normally I'm just like, well, I'm happy this is on vinyl at all. But like, if you're going to charge me Record Store Day premium price, give me the damn inner sleeves. You know what I mean? Like, so
we're just gonna wallpaper a room with all the incorrect inner sleeves that come in things. Like this.
Don't think I won't. And also I feel like in the future with these vinyl videos, I should just start putting like a ticker at the bottom that's like how long till I'm done complaining about record sleeves, or how long until I start complaining about record sleeves, or something along those lines.
We have gone 0 days without complaining about record sleeves.
Yeah, no kidding. So that's the weird thing about this though, is because it's like I'm happy this is on vinyl at all, so I really can't complain about anything. But then also, like, if you're gonna make it an RSD piece, like, throw in some, some rice paper sleeves. But then as far as the rest of the packaging goes, it's all, they took the digipack and blew it up to the vinyl size. Sound, I think, is absolutely fantastic. Like, Tesla made a big deal out of it when it was recorded, that like this was. And it was part of a movement at the time that was more like, hey, we're going to do a lot more analog things. Like Foo Fighters released Wasting Light within a couple of years of this. And that was really, like, they even included parts of their master tape in the Digipack CD that they sold. And so this was a big deal that Tesla was like, no, like, because when you record to tape, it's not just, like, there's a lot of things that come with recording to tape, one of which is you have to be good at what you can do. There's no, oh, well, we'll just go back in. I mean, they can splice tape, but they can't fix everything like they can with, like, for example, if you watch it on YouTube, there's these videos of like, I time corrected Van Halen or I time corrected Rush, right? Mm-hmm. You can go into these things and take the imperfect, human being of Alex Van Halen, click something and have it go, the computer go, oh, well, this is how that's supposed to sound perfect, right? You can do that. And on tape, you can't really across the board. People are going to hit sour notes. Somebody's going to go, oh, I forgot to play the bass, that extra note on the third verse or whatever. Things like that. But to me, that gives it more human. And especially if you're going to record this era of music when it was done that way in the first place.
Yeah,
right?
Makes total sense.
But yeah, I think I think I played a couple of these tracks for you on streaming, like when I was like, oh, it's coming out. And you're like, I don't know what that is. And I was like, here's some covers. But I think it just sounds huge and roomy, and like there's parts of it I think that sound like you're just standing there in the room with Tesla. So I agree. I
agree.
Yeah, there's nothing you heard that you.
I was there. I was in the room with Tesla.
Yeah, that's true. Price, like I say, this is one of those things. Price and value, I'm just gonna lump these in together, because with record store day pieces, by the time that you see this, you're only going to be able to get it on eBay. So it doesn't really matter what the original price was on record store day. Or let me say this, if you see it in stock anywhere from like our friends at Rock City Music or any online mom and pop retailer, not Walmart or Target or Amazon, but like, Bob's record store in Nebraska or whatever. If you find one online at face value from a reputable retailer, I would swipe in and grab this quickly, right? The value is going to come in there. Like for me, how much are you going to listen to Tesla doing studio covers of things? I guess is where the value lies for me, right? For example, until this was coming out on vinyl, I even forgot to tell you it was a thing.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That's totally fair.
Yeah.
I like knowing that it's a thing because I like this collection of songs that they put together, and I like hearing a different take on them. So I think there's definitely value in that.
Yeah, me too. But what I'm saying is, I don't know how much the average Tesla fan is going to reach for a collection of covers before reaching for, any number of fantastic records that they release that are all originals. You know what I'm saying?
Totally fair.
So that for me is where the value is in it. Like if you're a collector, you skip this portion of the video anyways because you're like, well, I have to have it. It doesn't matter, and I'm going to buy it for my collection, right? Mm-hmm. To me, it's in the value of where it's at. Like for us, we will put this on a lot and listen to the covers and really, really like them. And it's something that wouldn't cross my mind to stream ever, but I would reach for in the record collection. So for us, there's a lot of value on it. And then we did get it for face value when it came out. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of value there. So
if there really is a Bob's record store in Nebraska, please let us know.
Oh yeah. Drop a comment and let us know. Maybe we'll work out a partnership.
He could teach me more about didgeridoo packs.
Right. My name is Russ. That is Lauren. Once again, this is our Sunday vinyl video. We do have more Record Store Day coverage coming. We have a vinyl video every single Sunday, but we will have more pieces from Record Store Day 2024 that we're going to cover in some videos coming up soon here on the channel. If you would, please drop a like on the video. If you're in any sort of vinyl groups or whatever on Facebook, if you would please share our video out into that or Tesla groups or anything like that. It would help us grow or get more eyes on the video if you would help us in that way. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.